Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, I just wanted to quickly go through the upcoming selection pack, Rage of Chaos, and what we can kind of expect from this. So first and foremost, here are the 4 short cards that we do know are coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That is Chaos Angel, which is a great card for the Labyrinth archetype, as well as just any other Chaos-typed archetype, because of the fact that as a level 10 that doesn't require a tuner, that also has the ability to banish a monster and protect your monsters from being destroyed by battle. It's pretty good. It's kind of silly, but it's pretty good. Moving on, we also have Fenrir. That's right, Kashtira is coming. Fenrir is immediately being limited to 2 for reasons. Again, I'm not a big fan of this, but sure, whatever. We also have Riseheart. Riseheart is another part of the Kashtira archetype, and both of these are URs because of course they are. Next up we have Draco Slayers. We're going to talk about Draco Slayers in a second, but a new Pendulum archetype that actually has some potential, maybe. And then of course we have another few other random cards. Don't really have much more to say, they're just a bunch of random cards. And then of course Shanghai Era, because that's what's coming alongside the Kashtiras. Now, notably, one card you may not have noticed, or may have noticed a lack of, is a Riseheart. Yes, Kashtira, a Riseheart, the big Macrocosmos and Banish on legs, isn't coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel as of yet. Now, granted, we did have this both in the TCG and the OCG, but Fenrir did have a bit of a stint with basically every deck, given the fact that it was just better Pankratops. It's just a better Pankratops. So yeah, I do expect a similar facet for Kashtira Fenrir in Master Duel. So I do understand the limitation to specifically this card. I'd hate to see more cards limited, like for example Unicorn. If Unicorn was pre-limited, I think that would be a bit hasty. However, we don't know for certain if Unicorn is coming. It has been leaked. It has been theoretically confirmed, but we actually don't know for certain whether Unicorn is going to arrive. We were uncertain if Riseheart was going to arrive as well, but yeah, according to unconfirmed leaks, maybe Unicorn is going to show up as well. However, with that being said, there are a few other things, like for example, new adventure cards, as well as new Sky Striker cards being released as well. Mostly the Sky Striker stuff, like Azalea. However, I don't know for certain if those are going to come in this pack, but maybe sometime soon. Maybe those are going to arrive. Same with things like Amazement and Valence. I do expect these to be in this pack as well, mostly due to the fact that we've already confirmed the Valence stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if other such generically, or not generic, but just kind of like random cards, like for example Lila Wrap, which kind of is a live twin card, or the new Amazement cards as well. But there's that. And then of course we have the Chaos pack, which is, or the Chaos stuff, which is mostly Chaos Angel and a few of these other random Chaos stuff that doesn't really do much for the archetypes. However, there are a bit more in terms of things to talk about. We have some anime exclusive cards, the Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic, we have Red Eye Soul, we have Utopia Rising, we have BLS Legendary Swordsman, DDDD, Super Dimensional Sovereign Empire Zero Paradox, which is the most obnoxious name to say. We have Pharaonic Advent, we have Apophis the Snake Deity, which is actually pretty interesting as a an embodiment of Apophis card, or an Odeon card, I should say. We have Gravekeeper's Inscription, we have Guardian or Golden Rule, we have the Breaking Ruin God, Soul Energy Max, and of course Odd Eyes Rebellion Xyz Dragon as our anime cards, or like the anime-esque cards. We have some more cards down here that we know basically for a fact because of the confirmed Draco Slayer. We're most likely getting all of the Draco Slayer cards, that being 4 of them. There's only 4, basically. We have the Dynamite Power Load, the Draco Slayer, which is a pendulum for Dynamist as well as Draco Slayers, which is pretty good. We have ourselves the Ignis Phoenix, the Draco Slayer, which is a Draco Slayer for Ignites as well as Draco Slayers. And then, of course, we have Majesty Pegasus, which is for Magispectors and Draco Slayers. And they all have pretty decent effects that can either special summon out additional monsters, or set up your pen zones, or search a field spell, which is kind of crazy. And then, of course, they have the actual field spell that they want to search, Draconic Pendulum, all of which are pretty strong. And then that's kind of it for the leaks. In theory, there might be a Ninja Structure deck as well, and there might be a few other things here and there, but that's basically all that we know. There isn't anything too heavily confirmed. Kashtira is going to arrive just in a weakened state. I'm not sure if we're going to get things like Kashtira Ogre or Kashtira Scareclaw. Luckily, we did get Riseheart, so I do imagine that it's mostly going to be the entirety of the archetype. Like, for example, Birth I expect to arrive. I expect Kashtira, what is the Kashtira spell? Kashtira Theosis, I think is what it's called. Kashtira Theosis, I imagine, would also be in this pack, alongside the field spell, Pressure Planet, Wraith Soth, and then Ogre and Scareclaw Kashtira, I would imagine, as well. The one card I do not expect to be on this list is Tearlament Kashtira. The reason for this, Tearlaments are already the best deck, unless there is a hit to them prior to Tearlament Kashtira arriving. I really don't see Konami printing this card or giving us this card until other such limitations. That's kind of all that I could see realistically, because this card is very, very good, and this card, with all of the other Tier and Ishizu cards limited to one, this card, along with a few other cards, were able to allow Tier to compete at the World Championships. So I would say that realistically, not going to happen anytime soon, and I would imagine similarly is the reasoning behind a Riseheart. So that's going to be it. I just kind of wanted to come out here and talk about that real quick. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you did, like, very much appreciate it. And if you want to make sure, or if you want to, anyway, remember to always stay frosty. Bye bye. Shout out to the Frost Guard, my members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy the content.